Okay. So we're here today doing a demonstration of the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system. And what we're talking about right now is just getting the humidifier set up for winter operation. So one of the key things to do as you're moving from the summer to winter operation is to actually switch over the damper here from summer over to winter. And what that's going to do is it's going to increase the airflow through this humidifier. And basically all the humidifier is doing is it's taking water just off of a tap up here, and you can see there's actually a valve. We want to make sure that one is open and not in the closed position, which would be across. And it's adding the water into here, which then allows the air coming out of your return air here to circulate over it. The other key thing to do is there's a thermostat over on the side here, and, or sorry, I shouldn't say thermostat, a humidistat. And what this is doing is it's measuring the humidity of the air coming back. And we're gonna wanna set it probably right around the mid-range, anywhere between 35% or so. We've gotta be really careful here because we don't wanna over add water into the house. This is a really key thing because especially in the wintertime as it gets colder outside, you're gonna get condensation on your windows, and it's also very bad on your trims, your wood, millwork, and that sort of thing. So one of the ways to know where you're at right now, where the humidity is at right now, is you can actually hear a little click when we get to the point where it makes a little click right there. So that's where we know is the exact set point of the humidity in the house right now. So as long as the humidity is in an acceptable range as you sit, you can basically just put it right to that spot, and then you know that going into the winter, as the humidity really drops in the house, this is gonna fight to keep the humidity up. Next thing, we'll go upstairs and we'll take a look at the dehumidifier, which is just located over here. And this is the air exchanger. And what it does is it actually, during the wintertime, is going to help bring in ultra dry, cold air, warm it up, and then exchange that air with the moist indoor air and try and get that exhaust air taken out. So we'll go through how to set this here, but this is what keeps the humidity from going over a certain point. So you have two systems, one that's gonna add humidity, which is the humidifier, and then one that's going to lower humidity, which is the HRV. The one other thing I'd like to note is that during the summertime, when the outdoor temperature is over 0 degrees, the relative humidity outside will actually exceed the humidity on the inside. And that's where this won't actually help you dehumidify. This is actually going to be bringing moisture in because it's higher out there. So the only thing you can rely on to actually reduce your humidity is your air conditioner. And every time it runs, it'll just naturally take out condensation that's in the air.